it's time for the warm-up, so let's stand up and let's get ready.
All right, here we go. It's time for the Minute to Win It challenge. First minute to win it we're gonna do today are 1 minute of jumping jacks.
Ready, set, go!
the next minute to win it challenge are gonna be star bursts. You're gonna go down, rocket burst up. Down, rocket burst up. 1 minute, go. All right, the next minute to win it challenge is gonna be easy. Arm circles, let's go.
Ready. Set. Go!
The next minute to win it challenge is gonna be toe touches. Up all the way, toe touch. Up all the way, toe touch. Let's go.
Ready. Set. Go!
The next minute to win it challenge are gonna be lunges, alternating lunges. One leg, then your other leg. Ready? 1 minute, go.
Ready. Set. Go!
Next minute to win it challenge is gonna be easy. Just a matter of balancing. Balancing on one foot. Use your hands to help hold your body straight. Go.
Ready. Set. Go!
minute to win it challenge, you're gonna be alternating marches, standing still. Keep marching like this for 60 seconds.
Ready, set, go!
The next minute to win it challenge is gonna be, ready for this? Core twist. Simple. 1 minute.
Ready, set, go!
We all eat, right? But have you ever wondered why we eat? I mean, some animals only eat plants. Others just eat other animals. And some creatures eat both plants and meat. But the thing is, all animals, including humans, eat. And we don't just eat because we're hungry or bored or tired or it tastes good. Although, I could really go for a slice of pizza right now. We eat because we need food to live. More exactly, we need the energy that food gives our bodies to grow, move, and stay warm. You've probably figured this out already from the things you've heard about how and when we eat. Like, you've probably heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Or you might know that runners will carb load before a big race. But food is necessary for all living things, all the time. You may have noticed that your collection of cool rocks that you have under your bed never needs a lunch of club sandwiches and baby carrots. That's because they're non-living things. But food is most definitely a necessity for animals, and plants too. Even though we don't think of plants as eating, because they don't have mouths, they still need food to grow and repair themselves, just like we do. In fact, plants make a nifty model that can help us understand how the energy from food affects living things. To see how food food affects plants, we can test what happens when they get more or less food. Plants get most of their food from the sun, water, and carbon dioxide in the air. More on that another time. But to test how food affects plants for yourself, you can use liquid plant food. That way you can control how much food or nutrients a plant gets. So consider this little investigation. Say you have 2 little plastic cups filled with potting soil, and you planted a lima bean seed in each one. Then you give each plant a different amount of food. Plant number 1 would be your control. That means you don't give it any additional food at all, just a little water and sunlight, and it'll do what plants do all on its own. Then you can make plant 2 your extra food plant. Ask your parents for some liquid plant fertilizer and add the recommended amount to plant 2. Now, if you kept watering and feeding your plants the same amount for, say, 4 weeks, what do you think would happen? Would you expect both of the plants to grow the same amount? Or would one grow more than the other? If so, which ones? Well, what you'd find is that plant 2 grew bigger than plant 1 because living things need food to give them energy, so they can repair themselves and stay healthy, and in this case, grow. So with more food, plant 2 got more energy, and that allowed it to grow bigger. Now go eat your vegetables.
What can you make your family for dinner that's healthy and tastes good? You can follow the plate method. This healthy eating plan works for everybody, including people with diabetes. Indeed, making nutritious, healthy meals will be a snap. What's a healthy plate? It's a way to control your serving sizes where you don't have to count. Simply use a 7-inch plate for children and a 9-inch plate for adults. First, divide the plate in half and fill one of them with vegetables. There are 2 types of vegetables: starchy, like potatoes, corn, peas, or plantains, and non-starchy, like zucchini, jicama, cucumbers, carrots, or salad. If you have diabetes, fill half your plate with non-starchy vegetables. Then fill 1/4 with whole grains or starches like brown rice, corn, beans, or whole wheat pasta. In the other quarter, add some lean protein like tofu, grilled fish, or chicken. What about adding a side of tortilla or bread? That's hard to resist, I know! The trick is serve yourself a smaller portion of the other starches on your plate instead. To complete your meal, add a drink like unsweetened coffee, tea, or a glass of milk. But remember that drinking 8 ounces of milk affects your blood sugar just as it would if you ate another tortilla or a slice of bread. Or you can also choose water with a squeeze of lemon or lime. How you create your plate is up to you. You have many options, as long as you remember to follow these healthy guidelines. And ta-da! You're all set! You might be thinking, how can you use the plate method to make vegetable beef soup or other meals? Simply follow the same idea. Fill your pot with low-sodium broth and lots of healthy vegetables like corn, cabbage, zucchini, carrots, and onions. And some lean beef, but not too much. Just like you'd put on 1/4 of your plate for each person you're serving. If you want, add your favorite type of bread on the side. And you've got the right amount for a healthy meal. Enjoy!
For today's activity, you're gonna need 2 markers. I'm gonna use shoes. You could use cups. You could use stuffed animals, whatever you have at home. Something round that you can hit. Typically a ball. Hopefully you can go, in a forward motion. A ball is nice because it is a round object. And then you're gonna need a broom or something that has a stick. Only because that is gonna be our implement. We are gonna be using a long-handed implement to hit an object to a target. first activity, we're going to use our markers. This is going to be basically our target. We're going to be trying to get our object to go between the targets. Now, at school, we have golf clubs. You know that. At home, I don't know if you have golf clubs. I'm at a facility and I don't have a golf club, but I do have a broom, and the broom will work. So you are going to put your object where you're going to be striking. I'll go this way so you can see, going backwards. And you're going to try to get your object between the target. Let's see if I can do this. And I did, because that's what I do. I just made it. Now you try it.
Game begins in 3, 2, 1.
So now that you practice within a certain distance, let's say maybe 6 feet, and hopefully you got to swing down pretty good. Those of you guys had PE with me years past, you know when we use the golf club, we use the Y formation like this, and you're going to bring it back and you're going to hit it with a golf club typically. I'm using a broom. Now, we're going to make it harder because this side, you have a bigger striking object to hit. Now we're going to be using the smaller end. Now, look at the difference. I'm going to be, instead of using something to sweep it, literally, I'm going to use a narrower object to be able to do it. So it's going to be more challenging because you don't have a larger striking object. So let's see if I can make it through. Again, that's about 6 feet. Man, come on now. You try it.
Game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so now for this one, it's going to be a little more challenging. You might have to go down a hallway or something because you're going to need a decent amount of space. I am going to basically go as far as I can go from the screen. I have them separated at probably, I don't know, 3 feet. And I'm going to scoot back. I don't even know how far I can go. Let me count and see. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's almost 20. Where do you see me? Right there. Okay, so I'm going to put my object down. I'm going pretty far. Let's see if I can make it all the way across. No. Again, try long distance. Can you do it?
Game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Good hygiene to keep living. Lather up for 20 whole seconds, then you kill it. Gotta make time so the germs don't keep winning. We need good hygiene. Hygiene. Mama said to me every day, wash your hands and don't touch your face. Hand sanitizer, soap and hot water after everything. When you do anything. So you're a tough guy, like to touch the mug guy, like to keep your palms dry, cough into your hands guy. I'm the clean type, like to see it clean type. Trust the CDC type, scrub the surface sheen type. I'm the bath guy. Duh. Now watch it drip. Kill it. Now you wait. 20 seconds. Now watch it drip. You so. Now you wait. Okay. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't do it. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Now watch it drip. Now you wait. 20 seconds. Now watch it drip. Now you wait. Watch me do. Catch that sneeze, bro. Shouldn't use your hands better in that sleeve, though. If you got a cough, catch it in your elbow. No shaking hands, we can wait for hello. Don't go out, bro. We don't wanna spread any more disease, so we should follow everything the CDC knows. You'll be feeling better in a couple weeks, though. I mean, I hope so. I have a hands, I have a soap, soapy hands. You just got home late and got cooking on your brain. You can save the day, if you wash the germs away, cause the water's gonna spray for 20 seconds while you wait, baby. Then you're gonna shake it off. Germs like you don't belong on guys like me. I'm gonna wash my hands, I'm gonna keep them clean, yeah. Germs like you don't belong on guys like me. I'm gonna stop the spread of COVID-19, yeah. This soap just like gold, that hot water-based combo. This ain't for them mad germs, them sad germs, that bad disease. Soap hits you, hallelujah. Cause unclean phone gon' give it to you. Cause unclean phone gon' give it to you. Cause unclean phone gon' give it to you. Bad bugs leave out the squash. Don't believe it, just watch. Man, working nothing bad, but I'm feeling like a snack. Yum. Time to wash up, gonna make myself some mash. Now you know I'm sinking bound. 20-second count, that's round. Hot water, soap, rinse, lather, and repeat. Now,
Okay, time for the cool down, guys.
Everybody sit down. First. So we're going to start off with sitting leg stretch. Hold it to 20. Go. And then the next one we're going to do is the butterfly. Butterfly stretch. Count to 20, ready, go. All right, now it's the arm stretch. Hold it to 20, go. roll the neck. One way, ready, go. And switch to the other side, ready, go. And our last one is going to be the holding core twist. Twist your body like this and hold it to 20. Ready, go. And twist to the other side, hold it to 20. All done.